Good evening, YouTube, as they say. You join me on a very wet, horrible evening in Sheffield. Right, anyway, pleasantries over. Let's play Kerbal Space Program. Now, where do we leave off last episode? Yes, we left off with the failed crash landing in the sea, seeing as it didn't seem to want to recover itself. That was really good, wasn't it? Right, anyway, right, let's load our... Oh, I named it the MK1 rocket, obviously, Mark 1. Right, now, I think the problem we had was that we wanted to... It was tilting one way or the other. Now, I think that's mainly because we had a lot of air rushing down one side, and, there goes my phone. We have a lot of air rushing down one side, and therefore it wasn't stable. So if I put another one of those science modules on the side, it should be okay. If I can work out where the fuck it is. Anyway, there it is. There we go. Right, let's just work out whereabouts it goes. There we go. Right, number one problem is solved. Number two, I need some more control surfaces, I think. So if I pop those on these here, so let's go for 3. There we go. Right. If I don't have enough power, I think I could get away with putting another set of boosters on the bottom. I think I could, but we will work out what else is going on after we launch it. So actually, first of all, we might as well do it while we're here. Let's... I can't work out where this should really go. Let's work out where those separators are. Separators are there. Those are... Which one's that one? Sometimes it's a bit... There we go, yeah. Sometimes it's not easy to distinguish which ones are which, because they all look quite the same. You have to look for the faint little green. Right, we'll go for launch. Yeah, I apologise for the sound in the video last time. The reason is that when I'm speaking to my mic on the computer, it turns off all the rest of the game sound, so I don't know what it sounds like till I play it back afterwards, which is really helpful. Not. Okay, so anyway. Are we stable? Possibly, I'm not sure. Right. T-2, 1. Jebediah, are you ready? Actually, before we go, I want to show you something. I've just clicked the EVA button. Now, Jebediah Kerman is now on the outside of the aircraft. If I let go, he'll fall to his death. And that won't be great. So, let's get back in. But if we get into an orbit in space, I'll show you about spacewalks. Anyway. Let's hope we can stay on this angle, because really where we need to be going is turning right to about that way. Because previously I've been going there and I've been going there. I just need to remember it's the one to the right of north, and then I should be okay. Firing. Right, there we go. And I think it seems a bit more stable now with those control surfaces on. He says as the rocket starts moving to the left. Let's see if we can correct that. If we can correct it, we're doing well. If we can't correct it, then we have a problem. Yeah, straight away we're going right to the right, even. And it's not great. Oh, come on! I put a lot of work into this. Not really, I just clicked a few buttons. But, come on. It's not too bad. I suppose it could be doing worse by going to the left even, or forward. Right, let's. If we're gonna get it to do this, I've got to keep holding down. Like my finger is firmly pressed on the S key to stop it from slipping all the way like right round to the right. I want to look at my orbit, but I don't, because otherwise things will happen. Yeah. I don't know why this is doing this. It's really annoying. It means something's unstable if it sort of switches around. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Just walk around the aircraft. Walk around the rocket. I think I could get away with another booster on there actually. Somehow. Yeah, one there. One there and one just round the corner. We're only at 4,000. It seemed more stable with less control surfaces on. So I don't get why it's turned into the right. This is the thing about Kerbal, you just don't get why it does certain things because of the aerodynamics that are in it. But I suppose that's part of the game, part of the fun. Yeah, we're really not doing very well here. Oh, this is not great. Come on. Why? I don't understand why the control surfaces are not working. They should be stabilizing it, but they're not, and that's really, really weird. Anyway, so our mission for today is to make a stable orbit, and I think, to be honest, the way I'm angled, I'm probably going to be running out of fuel to make a stable orbit. I've only just reached 10, and I've run out of fuel. Last time I'd already reached 10. There we go, we've separated. Should we try and get a bit more control? Should we spin round? There we go, that makes it a bit easier. Right. That's the thing. You spin round and then you spin round too far and... oh. That's the trouble with this. If you don't have a joystick, I find that it's quite hard to do. Like really finesse movements, especially when it comes to docking. I still cannot dock for the life of me. I had to get MacJeb to do it for me several times. I still can't just line it up. Right, let's get you to stay here. Let's try and line you up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think we've gone a little too far there. Let's have a look what we're like on our... oh, shot up. Straight away, just shot up. I don't think we have any fuel left anyway. And I don't know how far... we're going 1,405 meters per second. So... well, we are losing speed a little bit because, like, if we think, oh, this is quite useless. This because you can't actually see lights, gears, brakes. They're not applicable in this scenario. Excuse me. Right. Come on. I need to see if the orbit is shrinking or gaining. Shrinking. Right, that means we're going backwards. Slightly. Well, we're all out of that fuel. Might as well jettison the extra weight. Right, so we've got rid of the rest. We're hurtling through space at the minute. So that's not actually a bad orbit at all, to be honest. That's quite stable, quite straight. Let's cut the throttle, save some fuel. We're at 66. We need to be angling towards... right, let's do an experiment. See what happens when we do one of them. Right, we are in space now, and we're just waiting until we get to the apoapsis. Right, so let's watch the materials pay. So when we recover, it is 25 science. So we will keep that data. Right, now what you get to do is with these is in the environment. So in space, because I already used them last time, they don't work as well. You don't get as many science points for repeating the same experiments. See, look, it opens up, and you will do see 0.1 of a science. Keep data, might as well. Should we also extend our communication satellite? Because we want to keep in contact with home base, do we not? If I can find it. 6.1 kilometers away. That's not very far, is it? Anyway, let's close. Reset materials bay. Review data. So recover data. And reset. Now I don't know why that's been so slow. But anyway, right, time to find our communications. There it is. Extend. Now we don't want to transmit data if we can help it, because well, actually it doesn't give us as many science points. So if we are going into this, showing how far we're away from our apoapsis, we've actually come quite a fair distance across planet. So how much fuel? We've still got quite a lot of fuel left, actually. So we should be doing okay. Let's just zoom. So if I use that, that means I can control it from here. Try and keep it near that yellow ball if at all possible. Maybe just slightly under it, because we're at an angle, so we're going like that. We're going like that. That thing's way out. It's on an orbit with the sun, that thing. Anyway, right, nearly there, so there we go. Right, I'm just going to start it a little early. So yeah, we're 131. Our apoapsis isn't moving very much. Oh, I need it to be there. Maybe slightly down. There we go. Okay, so let's see how far we're going around. Remember, it was here when we started. It's going right round now. It's going right round. Now, even if we don't get an orbit, the important thing is getting the science points. Because that does mean we can get more things for our rocket. It means we can build stable rockets and things like that. So let's just check on our fuel. We are currently just over halfway, I'd say. But we're not over halfway there. I'm going to have to add on some more boosters. There's a good way of seeing. So what's our apoapsis like? We're losing our apoapsis. That's not good. That means we're not getting as much. Well, we've gone past our apoapsis, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but it's not great. Yeah, we're going to make stable orbit. We'll be fine. So there's our apoapsis. Getting ready to cut engines when they come round. Yep. So anyway, there we go. We're in a semi-stable orbit. We need to sort of get to the apoapsis and just sort of push that end out. So it's going to be around 200 the orbit each. Should have enough fuel to get back to Earth. Actually, I think. Okay, I'm going to show you something which you might not have seen before. It's a maneuver node. Now, if I do that, it means that obviously I'm pushing my orbit that way. If I do that, it means I'm decaying my orbit. So as you can see, there's a burn time and things like that. So now I know that my lander can achieve a stable orbit. That's not the important thing. The important thing is that I need to recover those science points. So while that's going around, I'm just going to speed up time. So I go around all the way the other side. And then that means that I can land. I'll set it so I can land on land, because I want to try out my my gear, if you know what I mean. So if we add a maneuver node and do this, there we go. You see, it's made our orbit much less, and it's a 17-second burn. Now, as you can see, that's where the way I need to be burning. And the node is in 3 minutes. So let's zoom to get there. So the node is in 2 minutes, 1 minute. When it hits 1 minute. Oh shit! And I've missed it. Let's go, 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 go. Should still be able to do it. Might have to burn a little longer, but I should be able to do it. Right, there we go. Yeah, whoops. Anyway, I kind of need to empty all the fuel in my tank if I want this to be really successful. You don't have to do that, but I find that it really does help. So if I just keep burning a little. See, it's only coming across ever so slowly. Oh well, anyway. I think that'll be fine. Well, I hope it'll be fine anyway. Right, let's zoom it in. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Let's keep zooming in while we cross into the atmosphere. It's always a good thing to watch. Yeah, so let's get the right way up. Let's make sure we're going this way, so that when our parachute opens, we are straight. It'll be straight up like that. So actually, here's the thing I learned that you can do. You can shut down the engine so that you can't use it anymore, and I think that does help with the fuel. So when we land, right, we're actually crossing over the atmosphere right now. Still going pretty fast actually. I'm going to deploy the parachute. Right, now, albeit that should have what's the word? Burnt up in the atmosphere, but it hasn't. Right, let's try and increase the surface area a little so that when we do cross into the sort of like higher density air, so thicker density air, because we really shouldn't be getting re-entry at like, maybe because we came in slightly sideways, but yeah, we really shouldn't be getting re-entry like down this low. This doesn't bode well, because I'm travelling at very fast, let's put it that way. I don't think I'm slowing down nearly enough. How about, actually, I'll turn the engine back on. I know I said in the other episode about as long as I'm still falling, it should be okay, and I can use up a little bit of my fuel. I just got to be careful on my still got quite a lot of fuel left actually, so I just got to be careful I don't start going up, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's cut that off while we while I deploy the legs. Now I should have in hindsight probably put on so that I could just press a button, then it would open and the legs would just open. So the legs are at, I'd say, a decent height. Maybe it's because when they suspend, like, the suspension on your car or anything like that, they're just not getting enough spring. But we'll find out what happens when we hit the ground. We can always attempt it again. And again. And again, if need be. Right, we're still going down. We're not going down at too bad a pace. Let's speed it up a little bit. So, well, actually, no, we won't. We'll wait till the parachute opens. But we are travelling at... I thought we were going to hit the ground really hard then, but we're not. So look, yeah, there's the surface. We're at 11.8 meters a second. So we're traveling like 1 meter every 3 seconds, 0.1 of a meter every 3 seconds. But it's not always accurate to rely on that. Our speed is okay. Right, shall we? Oh, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. There we go. Let's go down. 700 meters, but we're above sea level, so it's going to hit hard. Oh, no. Oh, we're okay. Oh, there's just enough give in those legs. Right, let's see if we can get a sample from the mystery goo. See if we can get another science report. Okay, so we've got 0.2 of science. Let's see what happens if we go for an EVA. See if we can get a soil sample. Soil sample. Let's let go. Bang. Right, it does have a thruster pack. Good old. Let's plant a flag. Let's see what happens. So plant a flag. Right next to where the rocket landed. There we go. Kerbal Space Program. MK1 landing test. There we go. Okay, so we've done that one. Let's take a surface sample from here. So we got 9 science from that. All in all, that's not bad. Let's recover the vessel and see how many science points we get. If we get no science points, I'm going to cry. Because this is the most fickle. Yep. 30 data gathered, data value point, 9 science. Science earned on this. What? Oh. Fuck's sake. Maybe I overwrote the report, sorry. Anyway, let's go back to the Science Centre quickly and see what we have waiting for us. If we can actually access any science points, really, to be honest. What's this? Let's have a look. Stabilizer, MacGerb. MacGerb's very useful, actually. How many science points? 45 I need. I need 45. MacGeb's really useful because that sort of gets you into orbit and will get you into so like autopilot. It's cheating a little, but I'm not very confident in my ability to get us to the moon. There's more rocketry. But I think we should be okay. I think getting that is the key. Yeah, I agree. Right, we're going to have to send up another rocket. But we will do that next time, my friends. And we will see if I can make any improvements to the previous design. Bye for now.